Hello and welcome to the classroom. Hi, Sue. Wow, look at you. I like your scarf and your hat. Are you wearing those because today letter V is for very cold? I thought so. Well, don't worry, we're going to make some hot cocoa today. We'll read a book called Sneezy the Snowman. Why don't you get cozy and warm and we'll get started. Let's ring the bell. Today's letter of the day is the letter V. Do you have a letter V in your name? If your name has letter V, stand up. If your name has letter V, stand up. If your name has letter V, if your name has letter V, if your name has letter V, stand up. Well, V is for very cold. And when it's snowing, it's definitely very cold. I put snowflakes on my letter V. You can see that I just took my blue marker, or you could use a crayon, and just made lines to make it look like snowflakes. And I just colored my lowercase v. What is this letter again? V. And now that we can recognize letter V, we'll practice writing it. Did you know you can make a V with your fingers? Do you want to try? You can make a V with your hands. You can make a V with your elbows. And you can make a V with your arms. Letter V looks like this. You slide down this way and go back up the other way. Let's practice writing letter V. Just slide down and then go back up. That's the uppercase letter V. Let's practice. Down and up. 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 That's the uppercase letter V. Well, all the letters have two, an uppercase and a lowercase letter. Here's uppercase V and this is lowercase v. It's the same, only smaller and downstairs. Let's practice making a lowercase v. Down and up. If you're using handwriting paper, find the stairs. That's the line where the lowercase v will belong, right there. Down and up, down and up, downstairs, down and up, down and up. Slide down and then walk back up. Well, you get a sticker for your good handwriting. Here it comes. Well, now we know what letter V looks like. We know how to write it. So next we'll talk about the sound that it makes. To make the letter V sound, take your top teeth, put them on your bottom lip and hum. You try. Very good. It sounds like a violin. Stretch out your arm, use your pointer finger as the bow, and let's pretend we're playing the violin. Letter V sounds like a violin. Well, now that we know that letter V sound, let's use it for blending along with all the vowels. Can you help me sing the vowel song? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, let's put letter V with letter A. Ah. Let's blend those sounds together. Ah. Va. Va. Now let's put an ending sound. N says N as in no. Va. N. Van. Van. Let's draw a line to the van. Next, V-E. E. Ve. Vet. 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 Let's draw a line to the vet. That's a pet doctor. Look at the next one. That's an uppercase or big letter V. This is someone's name. Everybody's name starts with a big letter. Let's see what this boy's name is. E. B. Vic. 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 Let's draw a line to the boy. His name is Vic. He's waving at us. Hello, Vic. The next one is part of a word. V-O. Ah. Va. Va. L. Vol. Vol. As in volcano. Draw a line to the volcano. That's the first part of the word. Volcano. The next one doesn't have a picture, but we can still blend these two letters together. Va. Well, you did a great job today reading and matching. Well, that was our letter time, and now it's time for math. For math today, we're going to be learning about temperature. Look at these thermometers. Thermometers are used to tell how hot or cold it is. There's something special inside the thermometer. It's called mercury. It's a substance that when it gets hot, goes up. And when it is cold, stays down. Here's an easy way to remember. When mercury gets hot, it goes up. The sun is up and it is hot. When mercury is cold, it stays down. It gets cozy and snuggly and stays down at the bottom when it's cold. So when it is hot, the mercury goes up. When it is cold, the mercury stays down. Let's do a worksheet together. Look at the first picture. Can you tell me, do you think they are hot or cold? I think they're cold. Let's write letter C for cold. The temperature is cold. When the temperature is cold, does the mercury stay down or go up? It stays down. It gets snuggly and cozy down at the bottom. So draw a little bit of mercury right down at the bottom of this thermometer. Let's do the next one. Look at the picture. Do you think they're hot or cold? Hot. Write letter H for hot. Does the mercury stay down or go up when it's hot? It goes up. The sun is up and it is hot, and the mercury goes up when the temperature is hot. Let's color some mercury up, up, up. It is hot. Let's look at the next one. Do you think the girl is hot or cold? She is hot. Write letter H for hot. It looks like she's going to the swimming pool. I see sunglasses and flip-flops and a beach ball. Will the mercury stay down at the bottom or go up to the top? It will go up. It is hot, and the sun is hot, and it is up. Last one. Does the girl look hot or cold? She looks cold. She's ice skating. She has a hat and coat and mittens. Let's write C for cold. The temperature is cold. Will the mercury stay down at the bottom or go up to the top? It will stay down at the bottom, cozy and trying to snuggle up. It is cold. Well, you did a great job today. We talked about temperature and we looked at some thermometers. Well, now it's time for science. I have some ice. Let's go over to the science table and take a look. Here we are at the science table, and I have a bowl of water. This is liquid water, like the kind you might drink or the kind that might be in the bathtub. This is also water, but it's frozen water. It's ice. Let's see what happens when we put this water, the frozen water, into the liquid water. Whoa, look at that. It floats. So the frozen water floats at the top. The liquid water stays at the bottom. They're both water in just two different forms, solid and liquid. So why does the solid water stay at the top? Let's talk about that. So water is made of molecules. Let's talk about the two of the three forms of water. Water can be liquid, or it can be solid, or it can be gas. If you see someone cooking on something on the stove, and if steam is rising up from it, from the pot, that's the gas form of water. But today we're just going to be talking about the liquid and the solid form of water. Well, water is made of molecules. In liquid water, the molecules are moving all around. They're bumping into each other. They're all over the place. But with solid water, the molecules are neatly arranged and there's space in between each one. This space creates less density. When something is less dense, it floats. This has molecules moving all around. It's more dense. They're everywhere. So this will sink. It will be heavier. Less dense, floats. More dense, sinks. Let's go back over to the science table and take a look one more time at the ice floating in the water. So both of these are water, water in its solid form, water in its liquid form, but the solid water is less dense. So that means it will float. Now it's time for art. For art today, we're making hot cocoa. You can cut out all the pieces, and parents, you can get a copy of the lesson plan and all the printables at my website. The link is below. So once you get all the pieces colored and cut, then I'll show you how to put it all together. You're going to make your cup like this. And there are 3 marshmallows. We'll glue those into the cup. 1, 2, 3. And then you should have 3 pieces of steam. That's the gas form of water. And that goes right there. So there you have it. There's our art project for today. We made hot cocoa. So here's the hot cocoa that I made. Now it's time for story time. And our story today is called Sneezy the Snowman. Let's read. Sneezy the Snowman by Maureen Wright, illustrated by Stephen Gilpin. That means he drew the pictures. Sneezy the Snowman shivered. "Brrr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need a drink to warm me up." So he drank hot cocoa from a cup. He said with a smile, "I like this a lot." And then right there, believe it or not. He melted from drinking something too hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the puddle said, "Make me brand new." So they rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic "Achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too." A little girl said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my hat to put on your head." "You look awesome," the children said. The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The stocking cap was a nice surprise. But Sneezy the snowman shivered. "Brrr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. I am freezing every minute. I'll find a hot tub and sit right in it." He found one and smiled. "I like this a lot." And then, right there, believe it or not, he melted from sitting in water too hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the hot tub said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic "Achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too." A little boy said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my scarf that's red and blue. I think it would look great on you." The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The colorful scarf was a nice surprise. It went very well with the long pink hat. The children all said, "Well, how about that?" But Sneezy the snowman shivered. "Brrr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. I need to feel some warmth on me. There's a campfire by that tree." He said with a smile, "I like this a lot." And then, right there, believe it or not, he melted from standing beside something hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the puddle said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic "Achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too." A little girl said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my coat, the perfect fit. I know that you'll look good in it." The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The bright orange coat was a nice surprise. It went very well with the scarf and hat. The children all said, "How about that?" But Sneezy said, "Phew, I'm way too hot. I'll take off all the new clothes I've got." The children yelled, "No, that's not the way. Listen to what we have to say. Buy something cold at the ice cream store. Have 2 scoops or 3 or 4. Sneezy ate ice cream 7 scoops high. "This is great," the snowman cried. "I'm not too cold and I'm not too hot. And I'm wearing clothes I like a lot." Then, after eating every bite, he said, "At last, I feel just right." The end. So now he's not feeling too hot or too cold. He's just right. Well, I hope you enjoyed our class time today, and I hope you'll join me next time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you next time.